Hey, JRT here, and welcome back to another video. This video I'm really excited to bring to you guys. I am playing Frontline on the map Terminal, and I get my very first nuke, and I got it this morning. It took me probably a couple hours in my stream. It was only two and a half hours in, and I got so close multiple times. I had 20 kills, another time I had 15 kills, another time I had 22 kills. I couldn't get to that 25 kill mark, but I finally did it this game. I go 44-8. And in that stream I actually get 2 nukes. The second nuke is even better than this one. I'm not going to give it away because I'm going to save it for a future video. But it's a great gameplay, and stick around for that. I will be uploading that later. So this is my very first nuclear, and I'm using, as far as my setup, the FHR-40 Havok with long barrel, quick draw, extended mags, hardline, hardwired, gung-ho, and ghost. Surprisingly, I did not get... I would think that my first nuke would have been with a silencer, but this gun does not have a silencer. My second nuke, I actually do bring out the silencer, and it's even better gameplay than this. So after 6 deaths is when I actually start getting into the nuclears, so I die a couple of times before we get to that point. Now, as far as the game mode, Frontline, I am really liking Frontline. If you don't know what Frontline is, it's where you always have, you go in rounds, first round, second round. And I blew myself up there. But and you switch sides each round, kind of like Domination in Black Ops 3. And it's more or less like team deathmatch, but you gotta more or less control the middle of the map. You spawn into your spawn and you have a certain amount of armor. And so if anybody's in your spawn, you can kill them, and you can actually see them through walls if they're in your spawn. Behind a shield, you have an outline where your spawn's at, and if they pass that line, you can see them. And it takes like a full clip for you to kill. See right there. It didn't even hurt him. Once he steps outside that line, though, that's when I can start hurting him. Also, as you can see in my armor, the little bar down there, I think it starts to go down at a certain point, or it wears off if you stay in your spawn for too long. So you can still kill them in their spawn if, 1, they killed somebody, a friendly, or I mean an enemy, or 2, they've been in their spawn for too long. But this game mode is a blast. I'm loving it. You can just run around the map. It's like team deathmatch, but you get to switch spawns, and it's more or less like a like you play 2 games in 1 for team deathmatch. I'm loving it. You go up to 100 each round, I believe, or at least until time runs out. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. I just have fun playing it. I didn't mention that I am using the specialist Merc. Merc, that's the only way I was able to get this gameplay for you guys, is Merc actually has the ability to start you out with full ammo capacity for your gun. And also, I think for my payload I'm using the Steel Dragon. So, as far as my score streaks go, I am using UAV, counter UAV, and the Warden. So I try my best not to use the Steel Dragon unless I'm in a pinch. And even then, the Steel Dragon really isn't that good. It's not as good as some of the other specialist payloads. So, as far as my overall impressions of the game, I'm really liking it. At first, my first initial impressions wasn't too hot, just because of the fact that I wasn't used to it. I was not used to the game. I have to adjust to it again. Every Call of Duty, you've got to adjust slightly. And this game, you're primarily boots on the ground. If you fly around or you boost, in fact, if you slide, it takes half your meter away, and if you jump, it just goes away completely. It's not like Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 doesn't go away as fast, and I think you have a little bit more time. That, or it's just a lot longer in Black Ops 3 to thrust and slide. So it is primarily boots on the ground, and I am jumping, and all it is just a quick jump, more or less. I am loving Infinite Warfare, though. It's fun. As far as the guns, only certain guns you can actually get a nuclear on. You have to unlock it or through supply drops, or you have to buy them with your bolts or whatever it is. Only certain guns have it though. There's a sniper rifle, the NV4 has it, this gun has it, and I believe another gun has it. Probably a shotty. And the sniper rifle is going to be kind of tough. I haven't unlocked the NV4, I think it's called Fallout. So I haven't been able to get a gameplay with that yet. Alright, so I think time ran out because typically you go up to 100. And right now I'm 20 and 6, so after this first initial round, that's when I get my nuclear. So the flaws in this game I want to point out. One, I don't like the fact you can't see nat type. I don't like it. I can't tell if I have an open nat type, moderate, or strict. Even though it doesn't say it, it still applies to the game. I need to know what it is, and sometimes I think that's the reason why your friends can't join a party, or you're backing out, come back in, just trying to be able to start a party. And that involves nat type. I'm trying to be as patient as I can and kind of sound whore a little bit. I don't even think dead silence will make that big of a difference in this game, just because it's really hard to hear them anyway, and there's nothing like awareness or anything to use. But anyways, going back to the flaws, nat type's an issue, connectivity's an issue. I had problems with lag compensation. I'd see a guy shoot him, but all of a sudden I die, even though I had more bullets than him, and I'm closer at SMG range. But on their screen in the kill cam, they saw me long before I even got a shot off. Alright, so at this point I'm only 5 away. Got a Fury kill at that. But connectivity issues are a huge issue, I think. Right now I can't even play on the game. I'm waiting for them to update. And that sucks, because I want to try to go for that third nuke today. So far it's twice in one day, and I'm excited. I think the guns are very well balanced. I think the issue is sniper rifles. If I can quickscope, or at least get some really great shots off sniping, I think anybody can. I am a horrible sniper, and I did really well in one of my games previously, and there's no reason why I should be doing that good with a sniper rifle. I mean, they even have quick draw on the sniper rifles. That's bad. And I do not think they're going to fix that either. I really don't. I think they meant it to be the way they are now. So it just kind of forces you to play a different type of style, more conservative instead of a rushing style, because now snipers have the ability to quickscope you easier now. So there's going to be a lot of montages this year, I believe. One more kill. So my initial thoughts were I was going to... There it is. There it is. You can see it in the right-hand side. It's like a skull. And I didn't want to use it right away. I wanted to see how far I can go, and then I just got a little too excited and got myself killed, which is fine. I decided right here I was just going to run for it, because even after you get it, you keep it until you decide to use it. For me, I wanted to use it a little bit sooner after I die, because I'm not sure how long the game lasts. I don't remember hearing any kind of countdown that's about to end or anything like that. And this game, they shouldn't make it a countdown. They should make it to 100 kills, both rounds. That's what they need to do. No time limit. No time limit whatsoever. There it is. So now I decide to use my nuclear. Now this is genius. I actually really like this nuclear. Look at that. That's awesome. Totally worth it. If you guys can get that nuclear, it is totally worth it. I think it's more difficult than any other previous nuclear because you have to use a specific gun and you have to have enough ammo, so it forces you to have scavenger or use Merc. Either way, I think it's a really great streak, and I think it's really good for them to pick certain guns to be able to get it with. In my opinion. That's kind of an iffy subject, though. I can also go for having all guns having some type of variant where you can get a nuclear off of it. Also, if you get 30 kills, I believe it's a juggernaut, and then after that's unstoppable. Medals. But so yeah, my overall impressions of the game: quick scoping is a problem, no nat type's a problem, connectivity issues. The what else was there? Party issues. That's a big thing, party issues. And if those were fixed, I think this game has potential. I'm really enjoying playing it, and I'm going to continue playing it. Whether or not I stream it is a different story when the game comes out, because I might be playing Modern Warfare Remastered. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. I do have a second nuclear I want to show you guys later. So as always, this is JRT here, and I'll see you in the next one.